Hope you're having a wonderful day. So we continue with Chamishi, and the king of Sodom tells Avraham Avinu that he should just return all of his people and he can keep all the bounty of the war. He should take everything. And then it goes on to tell how God promises him not to worry. His servant is not going to inherit from him, but he will have his own child. And so I just want to focus on this concept that when the king of Sodom said to him, take whatever you want, all the booty of the war, no problem, it's yours. We're so thankful that you were able to rescue our people. And he said, no, I don't want to take even a shoelace. I don't want you thinking that anything came from you. I don't want to owe you anything. I don't want you thinking that I'm wealthy because of you. None of that. It's very interesting. The king of Sodom was a bad guy. The king of Egypt, Pharaoh, was a bad guy. But yet, when he went down to Egypt and he gave him wealth, he had no problem, and he understood that that was part of the process of becoming wealthy that God promised him. And now with the king of Sodom, he knew that he shouldn't take anything because he didn't want to owe him that appreciation, that gratitude. He wanted to be clear it comes from God. What's the difference between these two bad men? So, first of all, on a simple level, over here he did something. So you could say that the king of Sodom would say, well, he earned it, but he did earn it from me, saving my people. Whereas by Pharaoh, he didn't do anything, he was just given it. So it was clear that it was a gift through a messenger from God. But on another level, I think that there are levels to people. And even though Pharaoh wasn't a good guy, but we see Sodom was so bad that eventually it had to be destroyed. We couldn't even find a couple of people that were enough to convince God to save the city on their behalf. He took the whole thing, picked it up and flipped it over, destroyed it. Israel has the best salt minerals in the world, even until today, as a result of that leftover circumstances from what happened there. And so we got to remember there are levels. When we talk easily, he's a bad guy, he's a good guy, I like that guy, we have to be very careful with our words. You could say, or to yourself, I don't think he's such a nice person, but we have to be very careful. People get very extreme, especially in Western culture. Oh, I hate his guts. That guy's a terrible person. We see there are levels. We see that Pharaoh was a lowlife, not a question, very involved in, immoral things, but he took money from him. It was not an issue. But then you have somebody from Sodom where they were involved with all kinds of horrific sins. They would have guests, and if they were tall, they'd put them on a short bed and cut their legs. If they were short, they'd put them on a long bed and stretch them out. I mean, the stories that they tell about Sodom, evil, evil people. A king like that, we don't take a penny from him. He's a bad guy. There are levels. Maybe Pharaoh was a level 7 and he's a level 10. But there are levels to people. And we don't just group together and say, oh, that guy's a horrible person. Those people are terrible. Those people are great. I think maybe a good rule of thumb is that when we start speaking about people in bunches, maybe we're making a mistake. Maybe that's a good strategy to live by. Anyways, looking forward to tomorrow. Have a great one.